Shawty is a fake bitch, but I be down for you. Do it all this fake shit, like we got into. She just wanna taste it. Shawty wanna prove she ain't no mistake. Yeah. What you tryna do? Oh. 4 a.m. we go kill. Shawty on her knees, we ain't got no sleep, nah. She ain't wanna leave from me. Thinking she's sweeter than the way I see. Shawty get naughty, got so many eyes on me. That bitch fucked up your body. I'm too drunk to be sorry. Shawty is a fake bitch, but I be down for you. Do it, all this fake shit, like we got into. She just wanna taste it. Shawty wanna prove she ain't no mistake. Yeah. What you tryna do? Oh. Shawty is a fake bitch. Shawty is a fake bitch, but I be down for you. Doing all this fake shit, like we got into. She just wanna taste it. Shawty wanna prove she ain't no mistake. Yeah. What you tryna do? Oh.
She tryna end up staying the night. Talking to me like I'll end up trying to make her a wife. Her IG full of niggas who been waiting to pipe. She paid for titties, at least she isn't paying for likes. She a fake bitch, but the real deal. Shorty snack size and a meal. She got some work done, but it feel real. I put the hammer in her body, give her real steel. She got that shot, so I'ma give her back some. She wasn't fucking with me till I got my cash up. Now she asking me to book a flight out to Ibiza. Tryna put a filler and some titties on my visa, but I ain't wanna please her. Unless we in the bedroom, I'm betting money that they know me in the next room. Cause she just don't know how to keep it down. And maybe that's whenever I'm around. She ain't wanna play with. She want it right now, she's so impatient. I don't care if they
Shawty is a fake bitch, but I be down for you. Doing all this fake shit, like we got into. She just wanna taste it. Shawty wanna prove she ain't no mistake. Yeah. What you tryna do? Oh. Shawty is a fake bitch.
Bună seara, chat! Ce faceți, băi? Dacă sunteți unii prezenți pe aici. Ceea ce nu cred, da, merge. Nu cred că s-a trimis notificări, ok. Se pune acum link-ul ca să intre lumea pe live. Că voi sunteți mărțani, nu intrați de la notificări, vă știu eu pe voi. S-a pus storiu. Mai stăm și noi 2-3 minute și dăm drumul la joc. Ca să intre lumea. Păi da. Nu știu dacă intră careva la ora asta, dar e bine. Mai stăm acolo cât zice. La și jumate îi dăm drumul la joc. Așa. Băi, intrați pe live, băi, mărțanilor. De ce nu intrați pe live, a? A, așa. Așa vă vreau. Băi, care-i pe cea să zică ceva? Am înnebunit. Hai să vedem ce mă cac eu pe mine la jocul ăsta. Glumesc, la FNAF 5 nu, la Sister Futeishon, nu, Sister Futeishon. Nu intru pe joc, că vă sparg urechile dacă intru pe joc. Adică, uitați-vă un pic. Da, nu, e ok. Aparent e ok. Așa că eu zic să-i dăm drumul la joacă când va pula din urechile mele. Aolo, Elizabeth. Cum dracu o chema?
Welcome to the first day of your exciting new career. Whether you were approached at a job fair, read our ad in screws, bolts, and hairpins, or if this is the result of a dare, we welcome you. I will be your personal guide to help you get started. I'm a Model 5 of the Handyman's Robotics and Unit Repair System, but you can call me
Ce
Handy
față
Unit.
rebalora.
Your new career promises challenge, intrigue, and endless janitorial opportunities. Please enter your name as seen above the keypad. This cannot be changed later, so please. It seems that you had some trouble with the keypad. I see what you were trying to type, and I will auto-correct it for you. One moment. Welcome, Eggs Benedict.
Futu-ți morții, mătii să-ți fut. Așa. Doamne.
You can now open the elevator using the right, red, and obvious button.
Așa.
Let's get to. Allow me to fill this somewhat frightening silence with some light-hearted banter. Due to the massive success and even more so the unfortunate closing of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, it was clear that the stage was set, no pun intended, for another contender in children's entertainment. Unlike most entertainment venues, our robotic entertainers are rented out for private parties during the day, and it's your job to get the robots back in proper working order before the following morning. You are now in the primary control module. It's actually a crawl space between the two front showrooms. Now, let's get started with your daily tasks. View the window to your left. This is the Ballora Gallery party room and dance studio, encouraging kids to get fit and enjoy pizza. Let's turn on the light and see if Ballora is on stage. Press the blue button on the elevated keypad to your left.
Ballora, nu e pe scenă. Treci, fă pe scenă, futut.
It looks like Ballora doesn't feel like dancing. Let's give her some motivation. Press the red button now to administer a controlled shock. Maybe that will put the spring back in her step.
Deci nu simți scânteia între noi, a? Ia fă-i futut. Da.
Let's check the light again.
Așa da.
Excellent. Ballora is feeling like her old self again and will be ready to perform again tomorrow. Now view the window to your right. This is the Funtime Auditorium, where Funtime Foxy encourages kids to play and share. Try the light. Let's see what Funtime Foxy is up to.
Nici asta nu mai simte scânteia între noi. E, păi,
Looks like Funtime Foxy is taking the day off. Let's motivate Funtime Foxy with a controlled shock.
Ia să vedem aici. Nu e. Mai vreau mai vreau scânteie. Na, păi fut. ziceam și...
Looks like Funtime Foxy is in perfect working order. Great
Să mă
job.
duc? Mă duc?
In front
Nu
of
mă
you
duc.
is another vent shaft. Crawl through it to reach the circus gallery control module.
Mă duc? Nu mă duc. Mă duc? Nu mă duc. Au că mă duc.
Motion trigger. Circus gallery.
Nu-mi place deja ce am auzit.
On the other side of the
mai
glass
știu
is
jocul ca
Circus
idee.
Baby's auditorium. Let's check the light and see what Baby is up to. Looks like a few of the lights
Beep,
are
beep,
out,
pom,
but
pim,
we
pom,
can
pom.
fix that later. Let's encourage Baby to cheer up with a control jog.
Sunt ca un copil de 5 ani.
Let's try another control jog. Let's try another control jog. Great job, Circus Baby. We knew we could count on you. That concludes your duties for your first night on the job.
What?
We don't want you to leave overwhelmed, otherwise you might not come back. Please leave using the vent behind you, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
Pleacă.
Motion trigger.
Nu-mi place ce aud.
Circus gallery vent.
Nu-mi place. Nu-mi place ce aud. Așa.
Another day, another dramatic entry in the lives of Vlad and his distressed mistress. Where will they go?
Popcorn!
What will they
Yay!
do?
Hai că am
All of
venit să
that
moară.
and more happening now.
Clara, I tell you, the baby isn't mine.
Count, I tell you that it is.
Da.
You're the
Exact cum
only
știam.
vampire I
Nimic.
ever loved. And the baby turns his bottles into powdered milk.
That doesn't mean anything.
Am făcut
He
asemenea.
sleeps on the ceiling fan.
Upright or upside down.
What does it matter? You need to be part of your son's life.
I'm an old man, Clara. I can't be a father.
Well, then at least pay your child support, you deadbeat.
A plecat
Will
după lapte
Vlad
să
and
moară
his
familia mea.
mistress find common ground? Tune in next time.
Nu-mi place. Deja nu-mi place jocul. Glumesc.
Daddy, you let the other children go see her. Why won't you let me go?
Welcome back for another night of intellectual stimulation, pivotal career choices, and self-reflection on past mistakes. We're committed to creating a unique and fulfilling work experience. One part of that commitment is ensuring that you don't get tired of the voice that you're hearing right now. Using the keypad below, please select a new companion voice. For male, press 1. For female, press 2. For text only, press 3. For other options, press 4. It
Să-mi
seems
bag
that
pula
you
mea.
had some trouble with the keypad.
Am zis
I
să-mi
see
bag
what you
pula
were
mea.
trying
Așa.
to type, and I will auto-correct it for you. Thank you for choosing Angsty Teen.
Hă? Ce se aude? Bă. Ce se aude acum? Bă. Hai bă, lasă-mă să deschid ușa. Lasă-mă să deschid ușa. Lasă-mă. Nu vrea.
The elevator stopped. You know the routine. You can get out now or...
Așa chefam și eu de viață, exact
So,
asta.
funny story. A dead body was found in this vent once. Okay, so not that funny.
Ce mă?
It's a story. Okay, let's start with your nightly chores. You should check on Ballora and make sure she's on her stage, but whatever.
What?
Huh. I guess Ballora has better things to do. Let's zap her. That should be fun.
Să-l ascult? Și ce, mă? Exact.
Let's check on Funtime Foxy. Make sure he's ready for showtime tomorrow.
What? Îmi place.
Great.
Îmi place.
Great. Great.
There seems to have been a problem with the voice synthesizer. Default settings have been restored. Please proceed through the vent ahead of you to Circus Baby's auditorium.
Să mă duc? Nu mă duc.
Motion trigger. Circus gallery vent.
Știu că aici trebuie să trag tare de mouse.
Circus
Mai merge
Baby
mouse-ul.
had a busy day today. Let's check the light and make sure she's in proper working order. Oh, Circus Baby, we aren't here to play hide and seek. Let's encourage Baby to come out of hiding with a controlled shock.
Ia fă fut.
Let's try another controlled shock.
Ia mă fut.
There seems to be a power malfunction that is affecting our
Mi-a
ability
dat la
to
mâini să
properly
moară
motivate
familia mea.
Baby. Please stand by while I reboot the system. I will be offline momentarily during this process. Various other systems may be offline as well, such as security doors, vent locks, and oxygen. Commencing system restart.
Stai așa.
Motion trigger. Entryway vent. Funtime auditorium maintenance vent opened. Ballora gallery maintenance vent opened.
Mi-e frică.
I don't recognize you. You are new. I remember this scenario. However, it's a strange thing to want to do, to come here. I'm curious what events would lead a person to want to spend their nights in a place like this. Willingly. Maybe curiosity?
Da, bă, babetă, bă.
Maybe ignorance. There is a space under the desk. Someone before you crafted it into a hiding place, and it worked for him. I recommend that you hurry, though. You will be safe there. Just try not to make eye contact. It will be over soon. They will lose interest.
Pleacă. Și că să nu fac eye contact. Ok. Nu. Nu e nimeni. Ce se aude? Nu. Nu, 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 nu. Nu, 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 nu. Așa. Nu-i nimeni. Da, nu-i nimeni. Nu. Așa. Nu vreau să ne mai vedem.
When your guide comes back online, he is going to tell you that he was unsuccessful, that you must restart the system manually. He will then tell you to crawl through Ballora Gallery as fast as you can to reach the breaker room. If you follow his instructions, you will die. Ballora will not return to her stage anymore. She will catch you. The power will be restored shortly. When you crawl through Ballora Gallery, go slowly. She cannot see you and can only listen for your movement. When you hear her music become louder, she is growing near, listening for you. Wait and be still.
Thank you for your patience. It seems that the power system cannot be restarted automatically. You will need to restart the power system manually. Please return to the primary control module.
Eu dau fest că nu am încredere în ventul ăsta.
Motion trigger. Circus gallery vent.
You will now be required to crawl through the Ballora Gallery using the vent to your left to reach the breaker room. It is recommended that you stay low to the ground and reach the other side as fast as possible as to not disturb Ballora. I will deactivate myself momentarily as to not create an auditory disturbance. Deactivating.
Să intru, mă. Să intru. Și ce, mă?
Maintenance vent opened.
Pleacă. Cred că am pus 200.
It seems you are taking a long time. Please proceed as quickly and as quietly as possible.
Taci. Uite-o. Bă, un pic m-am mișcat.
Motion trigger breaker room.
You may now interface with the breaker control box. Using the interface may disrupt nearby electronics. If you feel you are in danger, feel free to disconnect the interface temporarily until it is safe to reconnect.
Calm down and go back to sleep. No one is here. Go back to your stage. Everything is okay. Everything is okay. Let's go back to sleep. Oh, calm down. I think it was just a mouse. Nope, no one is here. It's bedtime. Let's go back to our stage. You must be hearing things, silly. Calm down and go back to sleep. No one is here. Go back to your stage. Everything is okay. Everything is okay. Let's go back to sleep. Oh, calm down. I think it was just a mouse. Nope, no one is here. It's bedtime. Let's go back to our stage. You must be hearing things, silly. Calm down and go back to sleep. No one is here. Go back to your
Du-te înapoi.
Everything is okay. Everything is okay. Let's go back to sleep. Oh, calm down.
No,
I think it was just a mouse.
nu e pe scenă.
Nope, no one is
Treci
here.
înapoi.
It's bedtime.
Până nu trece pe scenă nu fac nimic.
Stage. You must be hearing things, silly. Calm down and go back to sleep. No one is here. Go back to your stage. Everything is okay. Everything is okay. Let's go back to sleep. Oh, calm down. I think it was just a mouse. Nope, no one is here.
Mă risc.
It's bedtime. Let's go back to our stage. You must be hearing things, silly. Calm down and go back to sleep. No one is here. Go back to your stage. Everything is okay. Everything is okay. Let's go back to sleep. Oh, calm down.
Treci înapoi pe scenă.
It was just a mouse.
Mamă, nu respiri, ești nebun.
Nope, no one is here.
Trebuie să rămână, jur. Treci înapoi.
Let's go back to our stage.
Treci înapoi pe scenă.
Calm down and go back to sleep. No one is here. Go back to your stage. Everything is okay.
Am zis că am tot.
Everything is okay. Let's go back to sleep. Calm down. I think it was just a mouse. Nope, no one is here. It's bedtime. Let's go back to our stage.
S-a mutat. Wow.
Calm down and go back to sleep.
Wow.
No one is here. Go back to your stage. Everything is okay. Everything is okay. Let's go back to sleep. Oh, calm down. I think it was just a mouse. Nope, no one is here. It's bedtime. Let's go back to our stage.
nu se face danger levelul verde. Nu mult. Treci. Calcul se mișcă. Mai am 3. S-a mișcat. Treci. No. Dacă mor la ultima nebunesc. Treci înapoi. No. Nu mă risc. Nu mă risc. Nu mă risc nici de-al dracu. S-a mutat.
Great job. This completes your tasks for the night. Please proceed back through the Ballora Gallery with care, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
Is someone there? I can hear someone creeping through my room. Perhaps not.
Oh! Nu. M-am mâncat în gură.
As the sun sets, so also does another chapter in the saga of love lost between Vlad and his distressed mistress. Can they be reconciled? Can their love rise again? That and more happening now.
Clara, the baby isn't mine.
Popcorn.
It is Vlad. They had trouble catching him in the nursery today.
So what? Lots of kids get hyper and run around.
Cât avem mă live? Mamă, dar avea 35 de minute.
I have to go.
They're going to dock your paychecks.
They can't do that. I'm a vampire. I don't get paychecks.
You work the graveyard shift at the Fry Me Taco. Don't lie to me.
Oh, the humanity.
Oh,
When will
the
the heartbreak
humanity.
end? When will these two ships passing in the night rekindle their long-lost love? Tune in tomorrow to find out.
Nici n-am fost atent la ăștia.
Daddy just once let me go play with her. She's so pretty and shiny. Didn't you make her just for me?
Nu.
Welcome back to another pivotal night of your thriving new career, where you get to really ask yourself, what am I doing with my life? What would my friends say? And most importantly, will I ever see my family again? We understand the stresses of a new job, and we're here for you. To help you reach a more stable and relaxing frame of mind, we offer several musical selections to help make this elevator ride as relaxing and therapeutic as possible. We offer contemporary jazz, classical, rainforest ambiance, as well as a wide selection of other choices. Using the keypad below, please type the first few letters of the musical selection you would prefer. It seems you had some trouble with the keypad. I see what you were trying to type, and I will auto-correct it for you. Thank you for selecting Casual Bongos. Now that your elevator experience has been customized to your needs and you're thoroughly relaxed, it's worth mentioning that due to your lackluster performance yesterday, your pay has been decreased by a substantial amount. Please enjoy the rest of your descent.
Oh, și te fuți. Acum ți-am văzut. Asta pe chat. Nu știu ce are chat-ul de nu se updatează, dar... Taran, 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 taran.
Due to unforeseen malfunctions from today's shows, your nightly duties will require you to perform maintenance that you may or may not be skilled enough to perform. It became necessary for technicians to attempt to disconnect Funtime Freddy's power module. However, they were unsuccessful. Allowing them to try again would be an inefficient path forward, as we would need to allow 6 to 8 weeks for recovery and physical therapy. You will need to reach the parts and service room on the other side of Funtime Auditorium to perform the procedure yourself.
Ștefane, dacă mai ești scrie ceva pe chat.
First, and make sure she's on her stage.
What the fuck?
Great. It looks like everything is as it should be in Ballora Gallery. Let's check on Funtime Foxy. It's important to make sure she's on her stage before entering. Great. It looks like everything is as it should be in Funtime Auditorium. There is no need to check on Baby tonight. Please refrain from entering unauthorized areas. Proceed directly to Funtime Auditorium.
Mă să vorbesc cu Baby.
Motion trigger. Circus gallery vent.
Ia ascult sfaturile. Că mă ajută. Baby. Ah. De ce nu mi-a spus nimeni că trebuie să fac asta?
Did you know that I was on stage once?
Da.
It wasn't for very long, only one day. What a wonderful day, though. I was in a small room with balloons and a few tables. No one sat at the tables, though. The children would run in and out. Some were afraid of me, others enjoyed my songs. Music was always coming from somewhere else, down a hall. I would always count the children. I'm not sure why. I was always acutely aware of how many there were in the room with me. 2, then 3, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 2, then none. They usually played together in groups of 2 or 3. I was covered in glitter. I smelled like birthday cake. There were 2, then 3, then 5, then 4. I can do something special. Did you know that? I can make ice cream. Although I only did it once. There were 4, then 3, then 2, then 1.
What?
Something happened when there was 1. A little girl standing by herself. I was no longer myself, and I stopped singing. My stomach opened, and there was ice cream. I couldn't move, at least, not until she stepped closer. There was screaming for a moment, but only for a moment. Then other children rushed in again, but they couldn't hear her over the sounds of their own excitement. I still hear her sometimes.
What?
Why did that happen?
Ще бе да промикал стажето.
Motion trigger. Circus gallery vent.
Ok. Dacă se gândesc sfaturi cu Fan Foxy, da. Apare nu-mi dă.
Maintenance vent opened.
Unlike Ballora, Funtime Foxy is motion activated. For this reason, it's important to keep the room dark, as to not accidentally activate her. You have been provided with a flash beacon. Use it if you need to get your bearings and to ensure you don't bump into anything. However, use it...
Să-mi ba pula! Ce m-am speriat. Nu mă așteptam. Chiar nu mă așteptam. Da, deci asta chiar o să dureze ceva până...
Unlike Ballora, Funtime Foxy is motion activated. For this reason, it's important to keep the room dark, as to not accidentally activate her. You have been provided with a flash beacon. Use it if you need to get your bearings and to ensure you don't bump into anything. However, use it as sparingly as possible. Proceed forward to reach the parts and service room.
Pleacă. 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 Aoleo. Vreau să fim mai departe. M-a căcat pe mine, efectiv. Pleacă, te rog eu. Nu știu unde e. Eram... Pleacă, fata, Foxy, te rog eu. Pleacă. E lângă mine. Da. Oh. Cupcake. Ce dau? Ăsta. Oh. Oh. Bă. Mai încerc o dată cu Phantom Foxy. Dacă nu, cred că aici se închide live-ul, că nu e ok. Chiar nu e ok. Chiar nu e ok. Mă cac pe mine. Ar trebui mie până la ora 12.
Unlike Ballora, Funtime Foxy is motion activated. For this reason, it's important to keep the room dark, as to not accidentally activate her. You have been provided with a flash beacon. Use it if you need to get your bearings and to ensure you don't bump into anything. However, use it as sparingly as possible. Proceed forward to reach the parts and service room.
Nu vreau data. Nu mă las. Bă, dar nu văzusem. Chiar nu-mi dau seama care e tactica la asta. Frate, Foxy. Chiar nu-mi dau seama care e treaba.
Unlike Ballora, Funtime Foxy is motion activated. For this reason, it's important to keep the room dark, as to not accidentally activate her. You have been provided with a flash beacon. Use it if you need to get your bearings and to ensure you don't bump into anything. However, use it as sparingly as possible. Proceed forward to reach the parts and service room.
Oh. E lângă mine. Auto. Spar după ecranul meu. Dispari. Satan. Am văzut-o. Iau-o. 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 Merg un pic. Și ea. Fac 2 pași, apare. Am ajuns.
Motion trigger, parts and service.
Great job reaching parts and service. It seems that Funtime Freddy is out of power, which should make your job much easier. The release switch for the chest cavity is located on the underside of the endoskeleton jaw. To reach it, we will first need to open the face plates. You will need to press the faceplate release triggers in a specific order, and it's important to be as precise and as careful as possible. Locate the small button on Freddy's face, just under his right cheek, and press it. For clarification, please note that I am referring to Freddy's right, not your right. Great. Now locate the button under his left cheek and press it. Great. Now carefully locate and press the button next to Freddy's right eye.
Lângă ochi. Unde? când dă jumpscare, acum. Aici trebuie. Un buton. Eu mai uit în telefon, sper doar să nu dea jumpscare. Ok, aici. 2. Uitați așa. What the fuck?
Great! Now carefully locate and press the button just above Freddy's nose. Good job. The faceplates should now be open. Locate and press the small button on the underside of Freddy's endoskeleton jaw. Excellent. Great work. You will now be required to remove the secondary power module from the Bonnie hand puppet. Press the large black button beneath Bonnie's bow tie to release the power module. Press the large black button beneath Bonnie's bow tie to release the power module.
Am apucat.
Press the large black button beneath Bonnie's bow tie to release the power module.
Nu știu unde e. Putu-ți morți, mătii, nu mă mai joc nimic. Băi, fraților. Nu, nu e ok. Nu. Nu pot să mă joc așa ceva. Nu mai. Prea mulți nervi. Prea mulți nervi. Da. Băi, cam atât a fost cu acest live. Pentru cei care l-au văzut, sper că v-a plăcut. Da, aveți grijă de voi. V-am pupat. Pa!